welcome to Dutch Greybeard. Today is October 19 of 2025, a very important day. I am in my new home, Liberty, and I'm on my way on my first real travel with my new house. I am going to stay at a friend's house, and he has a plot of land where I may stay for some time. And I'm on my way there now. The small village is called Wilp, which is very near to a bigger city which is called Deventer. Once I've arrived there, I will make my first real video in this new setting, which is about my Liberty library. I can show you how that looks like, how I've arranged it, and how it will work. So, stay tuned. Well, here I am at the first place I'm going to stay for a while. It's not my permanent spot. I don't know if the GoPro picks it up, but way over there is the plot of land I was talking about earlier, where I can stay for about 2 months, hopefully 2.5, we'll see. I was thinking for this very first Liberty video to show you my Liberty library. I've made one video before about my Liberty library, which was a tryout, sort of a tryout, but this time it's for real because I'm gone from my home library, which is at Luce's apartment, my girlfriend. So let me show you. This is Liberty. You've seen her before. And if I walk around, there is this very little space over here. Well, little is relative, of course, but let me open it for you. Books are falling out, as you can see. And it's double stacked. So let me show you my first Liberty library. Let's start just from the beginning. I took 2 non-fantasy books with me, and these are Communion with God by Neil Donald Walsh and the Dutch translation of the latest Haruki Murakami novel, The City and Its Uncertain Walls. The rest is all fantasy, and some of them I have already read, but I need them with me because I want to make some videos about them. Let's start with those. I have Age of Myth by Michael J. Sullivan, Age of Swords. These are the books in the Legends of the First Empire. And the third one is up here, that's Age of War. I'm going to do a separate video on this entire trilogy. Alright, then a book I read recently, or better now, by Neil Schusterman. I really want to make a reading experience video on this one. The other books. Alright, then I started reading Fablehaven by Brandon Mull. I read the first 2 books, that's Fablehaven and Rise of the Evening Star, and I thought, let's just take one with me. This is Grip of the Shadow Plague, book number 3 in the series. There are about 6 in the series, if I'm not mistaken, and I've only got the 3rd one with me. So if I really like it, I'll just have to wait until I get to my home library again. At this moment I'm reading Ship of Magic, the first book in the Live Ship Traders trilogy by Robin Hobb. And of course I brought the other two with me because at this moment I'm enjoying it immensely. Ship of Destiny is the third book, and Mad Ship, the second one, I'm going to do in a buddy read with Nev from Nev's book channel. Perhaps Nev has already started. I'm about halfway into the first book, but from now on, if things go as I hope they will, I'll have more time to read. So, The Two Robin Hobbs. Then a book I've already read, which is An Echo of Things to Come by James Islington. This is the second book in the Lycanius trilogy, and I've read the first one, of course, but I still want to make a reading experience video about this one. And once I've got the time, or once I've finished with the Live Ship Traders, I'm going to read the third book, The Light of All That Falls. Then I'm also intending on continuing with Brandon Sanderson's Stormlight Archive. I've read the first 3 books, and my fourth should be Rhythm of War, and probably before that I will read Dawn Shard. Very much looking forward to these. It's been a while, so it's high time I started reading that one. Alright, then I've got the second book in the Gentleman Bastard series by Scott Lynch, Red Seas Under Red Skies. I didn't bring the third book, I think. No, I did not. So again, if I really like this one and I would love to continue with the third one immediately, that's too bad for me because it's far away. I also want to continue reading Anne McCaffrey's Dragon Riders of Pern series. I've got 3 books with me. This is the Chronicles of Pern, First Fall. I believe this one contains book 1 and 3 if I'm talking about the chronological order of the story, which is the way I would really like to read them. So this is 1 and 3. This is book 2. This is Dragon's Dawn, the earliest legends of Pern. And then book 4 is Red Star Rising, more Chronicles of Pern. I've only brought these 3 volumes with me. Then some books that I've mentioned earlier in TBR videos. I want to continue with Ilona Andrews' Kate Daniels series. This is book number 3. I'm very near a road, so you can hear cars passing by every now and then. And of course, Guy Gavriel Kay, The Lions of Al Rassam. I've been mentioning this one for, I don't know, 3 months, 4 months now, perhaps even longer. It's been a while since I read Guy Gavriel Kay. My last read was A Song for Our Bon, which I gave 100 points out of 100. Chances are this one will score the same, but we'll see. We'll see. Then, at the last minute before I left, I took the last book in the series, I think this is the last one, in the Greatcoats series by Sébastien de Castel. And these are the other 3. Trader's Blade, Knight's Shadow, and Saint's Blood. I don't know if I show them to you in the correct order. I have a feeling I'm going to like these very much. Okay, let's see. I also brought 2 Terry Pratchett's. Been a while since I read some Discworld. These are books number 6 and 7 in the series, and the first one is Weird Sisters, which is book number 2 in the sub-series called Witches, and the other one is Pyramids, which is the first book in the sub-series called The Gods. I have one more book to read by Diana Wynne Jones in the Howl series or Howl's Castle series. I don't really know what the series is called. This is book number 3, House of Many Ways. I've read the first 2, mildly enthusiastic, so I put this one aside, but I want to finish the series. One of the series that's been very long and very high on my TBR is the Drenai saga, or the Drenai series by David Gemmell. I brought the first 3 books, Legend and The King Beyond the Gate and Waylander. I don't know in which order I should show them to you, but these are the first in the Drenai series, and I'm very, very much looking forward to reading them. As you can imagine. Okay, I've got 4 books left. This is another author I've been wanting to read for a very long time already, Jen Williams. This is her first trilogy. I'm holding 2 books because I only brought the first 2 books of the trilogy. The Copper Trilogy, it's called, I guess. Let's see if it says anything. No, it doesn't. Anyway, these are the books. The Copper Promise and The Iron Ghost. And finally, provided I don't go back to my home library very soon, I will have to read these. Not that I don't want to, but they always somehow seem to get pushed aside because of other books. Anyway, Jen Williams. Finally, it's going to happen. Then I have 2 more books to show you, which are also non-fantasy. The first one is Edith Nesbit. Nev from Nev's Book Channel, which I mentioned earlier on, told me that this writer has written a lot of very nice and enjoyable books. So I thought I'd just give it a go with The Magic City. The cover looks wonderful, but this is again one of those terrible POD books that Amazon makes. It's terrible, but anyway, I'll just have to do it with this one. And finally, science fiction, Childhood's End by Arthur C. Clarke. I'm not quite sure what to think of this. I heard very mixed reviews on this one. People rave about them and people really hate this book. Well, we'll see in which category I will fall into. And that, as you can see, has emptied my little library. The one thing that's left there is sanitation stuff for my toilet. So I will put the books back. And that was my Liberty Library. Thank you very much for watching this video. Until we meet again at Dutch Greybeard.